Good day, good day, good day, good day. Once again, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, and this is my ministry. My story is a true story of change and redemption, and if I can change, anybody can change, and it's through the grace and His mercy. Today, what I'm talking about is this, man, folks. To me, when I was out there, when I was a lost soul, didn't have no sense of direction, had sickness. Guess what? The difference was like people that you love. People that was part of, whatever you was doing, whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, you make sure they took care of. And to me, like I said, I had this thing right now with my people, especially the guys that went in jail. Like here it is right now, man. I made going to visit my fallen comrade, I made it a style. Okay? Here it is right now. These are some of the guys I used to go see, during different time, and to me, like I say right now, you take care of your people take care of you. I made it a style, going to take care of my people, making sure regardless of what, if I could afford at the time, bail them out, get them lawyers, whether they was down with me or not, get them appeal lawyers, send them package, take care of their family, because that's what it's all about or whatever. The difference right now is, man, when you out there and you got a crew or you working with people, you have to take care of them, man. You have to take care of their family member. I don't care who and what you are. The difference is, man, you got to take care of your people. That's what life is all about. And you know what? That's what I did. I try to take care of my people to the best of my ability. Why? Because they was my people. I used to go up there and visit people. Like I told you, made it a style. A lot of people like to make fashion statement. I made going to see people like a fashion statement, and those was the days. Today, what I'm gonna talk about is this brother. I'm gonna talk about this brother, Harry, I'm saying Price, aka Moët Marcy from Marcy Project. The difference is right now, here's my picture. That's him right there with the white on. Okay, he sit there, he got his arm around me when I got the beige on or whatever. That was doing a visit in Auburn. Like I said right now, was we had a good bond, we had a good relationship or whatever. So I thought, hey, another picture of us. Okay, here it is. That's me sitting down, and that's him bending down with the gray on. And like I told you, I met, Moët through this brother, Gary, G Cash or whatever. And you know what? You meet him in jail. Right now, you build a relationship. And you know what? The difference is when people come home, guess what? And you into that illegal activity, you try to take care of them. You try to help them as much as possible. So the difference is right now is I was working with G Cash and I was working with Moët and the Marcy projects. I was hitting them with package. And, here it is right now. One of the guys, G, wanted to start getting high. And that almost led to a rough situation. But the difference is this old timer, Moochie, schooled me. He said, look, man, come on. He said, right now, that man ain't take nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? Here it is right now. You gave that man a package, that man getting high. He started using the product or whatever, and he beat you. But yet and still you want to go take his life. He said, it's not worth it, man. He said, how much you worth? And, I'm just talking about it. How much I was worth at the time. I was a kid. I think I was like 21, 22. And he said, it's not worth it, man. And I thought about it. He was right. It was my fault because I gave him that. I trusted him. And you know what? He beat me. Okay. Long story short, Moët Marcy. Right now, I used to look out for him. And right now, they used to be down for me. And here it is. He caught a case. And when he caught the case, guess what? I bailed him out. And when I bailed him out, came home, as time went on, the case got, beat. He beat the case. The case was over with. And for some reason, I don't know what happened. I don't know why this individual think that he didn't have to pay me back. Why he think, because, back then, right now, when you're in the street, guess what? Guys, I'm a criminal. I'm Brian Glaze Gibbs. So the difference is I'm bailing people out. I never do nothing in my name. I always give it to their family member or somebody that I trusted. So the difference is I gave it to his wife at the time to bail him out. So once the case was over, they got the bail money back. And like I said, I think it was about 10,000. And what wound up happening is, I don't know what he thought or why he thought that he didn't have to pay me back. And, knowing that, our news people in the court system knew that he got the money back. And I don't know what happened, what transpired. So what happened was, I think we had a few conversations in regards to that. I'm like, yo, man, I'm saying, hold up, you got the money back. Your wife got the money back. So basically, go ahead and take care of that or whatever. Now, the difference is if he would have came to me and said, look, man, we're jacked up. We need this, we need that. We don't got this or whatever. Then it'd be something different. But to me, it was like the mere principle. One thing about it, like any type of form of disrespect, and it's crazy, we go to like all limit. We're not going to accept no type of form of disrespect. And to me, if I bail you out, trying to look out for you, and then you turn around, y'all got the bail money back, and you don't want to give it back to me, that didn't sit well with me. And we had some words, certain things change or whatever. And you know what, like I don't know what took place, but I think one day, like morning, I think he was taking his child to the daycare. So he coming out of his apartment building in Marcy Projects. And when he came out his, like from my understanding of how the story went, when he was coming out of his building, like I said right now, where it's like, looking around, trying to see what's what, it was a guy, like I say, work for housing. He was there mopping the floor. And I guess, I don't know what took place, but he was mopping the floor. So, had Momo felt comfortable. And as he walked past, the guy pulled out, like dropped the mop and, shot him. But the difference was, from my understanding, with the guy looking at, he can't really, get him because he got this child. So here it is. I guess I don't know what took place, what happened, but when the guy shot him, it was basically he just shot him just to scare him because he didn't want to take him out because the dude had his son with him. And you know what? As time went on, and I guess like the ambulance, police, everybody came or whatever. And rumor has it that everybody felt I was responsible for it. And to me, like I said right now, no, I never got charged for it. I don't know nothing about that or whatever. But like I told you, how karma happened. Like, to me, I looked out for him. So to me, and I'm trying to even think. I think even after that, I wanted to get my bail money back. Like, so despite, like I told you right now, I don't know what he got himself into. But the difference is, imagine you coming out your apartment and you got your child with you. And then right now, with somebody literally dressed up as housing and fire on you, shot you. And like I said right now, I'm thinking he probably had a prior beef. And the difference is, people had compassion because they didn't want to do nothing to him because he got his son. He got his son in his arm. So his son, I don't know, whether 1, 2 years old, I don't even remember. But the difference is, folks, like, when you look back and you sit back and you think about it, back then was a rough period of time. And the difference is right now where it's like, me, myself, and guys like that, back then, they didn't have no conscience. They didn't have a heart. It's like, what the heck was going on back then? And like, to me, even back then, anything that went on in the 5 boroughs, like basically I got blamed for it. Whether I had something to do with it, whether I didn't have something to do with it. And see, to me, folks, guess what? Listen, man, do not go out there making no type of reputation. And if you're going to make a reputation, make a positive reputation. That, guess what? When people come to you or they think about you or they hear your name, it's all about good deed. Don't make a negative reputation that every time somebody hears something about you, it's about something bad, like crime, drugs, robbery, murder. Man, it's nothing cool about that, folks. That's embarrassing. Because once again, we as people, we are better than what we are. And what I'm trying to say is, what we need to do is we need to understand what we need to do out there, how to build, how to grow, how to uplift one another, opposed to bringing each other down, how to establish and build, generational, wealth. That's the name of the game now. All that knucklehead stuff that we all was doing back then, and them tons and hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars that we was making back then, for what? It's like right now is, guess what? How many people was able to escape that life legally and start doing something more constructive, like buying real estate, open up businesses, like doing legit things, giving opportunity to different other people. But the difference is, everybody was so caught up into that man-made world, thinking everything was gonna last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Like Keith say, make it last forever. Folks, nothing lasts forever. And what we have to do is right now, man, get away from all that nonsense and get our life together. Once again, like I say, my name is Brian Glaze Gibbs. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And like I told you right now, listen, this is the story, man. This is a true story. And once again, like I told you, me, myself, like I said right now, was a lot of stuff I got blamed for. I didn't have nothing to do with. But it didn't matter to them, because once again, once my name came up, because I built a heck of a reputation, all for the wrong reason. I had a bunch of individuals following me, all for the wrong reason. And right now, I'm here to say it's only because of the grace of God that I'm saved, that God saved me, that my life has been saved, that I got my life and my act together. Hey, folks, listen. Thank you for joining me. Follow me on Instagram, Brian, Brian, Glaze, Glaze, Gibbs, Gibbs. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share. Just like I said right now, get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book. You know what I'm saying? By emailing me, Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Like I said, if I can change, anybody can change. And always be true to yourself, folks. Like I told you right now, man, street life, fast money, illegal money, that illegal hustle, those for suckers, people. Those for suckers. Because you constantly got to look over your back. You constantly got to worry about who trying to bust you upside your head, who trying to shoot you. You constantly got to worry about your phone being tapped or your door being kicked in. That's no way to live. Once again, thank you for joining me. One love.